Africa, good morning. America, good morning. India, good morning. Turkey, good morning. Greetings to you all today. You're welcome to my channel. This is Worry Woman. So, guys, I will be talking briefly on one or two things about life today. So, one of the things I'll be talking about is philosophy and attachments. Yep. So, I don't know, it just came to my mind like, let's talk about it because some of us really feel it's not important, but for me it's very, very important. Like things that guide you, anything that guides me, I see it like something that is so important. In fact, I treasure things like that. I don't joke with them. Do you understand? So I don't joke with them. So today I'll be talking about philosophy and attachments. So one of the principles that has been keeping me for years now, as as a woman, let me put it that way, as a woman, as a business woman, an entrepreneur, I think one of my philosophy is living in the present moment. Guys, are you there with me? Living in the present moment. So that's one philosophy that has really kept me over the years of me trying to meet hands, me trying to hustle, me trying to do things in the best way that I can do it. So that's by living in the present moment. Some of you might see it like, why is it so important? My dear, it's not everybody that can grow. A lot of us see it very difficult to accept our present moments. It's very, very difficult. Like we cannot do without it. So for me, I think I have learned in the hard way, and I'm learning to live with my present moments. I'm learning to live with things that are on ground, not things I have not seen. So understand this fact and learn to live with your present. Do you get me? Learn to live with your present and don't see it like it's a must. Don't see it like it's a must. Sorry, guys. So don't see it like it's a must for you to entangle yourself with the past. So this is one thing that has been keeping me going. I've learned to live in my present moment. I've embraced this future that I have, like this present life. I have embraced it. So some of us find it very difficult to like live with the moment. What's going on in our life? Is it our health status? Is it our beauty? We just don't want to accept it. You are aging. You don't want to accept the fact that you are aging. Do you understand? You are not feeling fine. You don't want to accept that you are a victim of this particular thing. Live with that moment, embrace it, and think of how to tackle things. Think of how to handle things, solutions to the present problems. So that's one thing that has really kept me. I no longer see the past as my present, because fear is one thing that swallow 90% of us. We don't see its importance. We just want to swallow and die of shame. So learn to live with the present. Living with the present is a very, very good thing that will help you. You do end up, you don't even need to end up like impressing anybody. Just live with your present, your self-image. Do you understand me? Sometimes your self-image is so important. Like you evaluate your entire life. After that, just take it that I have done those mistakes. It could be your marriage. It could be that marriage did not work out. You could be single at the moment, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's really not the end of the world. It's okay. When I mean it's okay, it's okay. It's not the end of the world that things did not work out. It's not the end of the world now things are falling apart. It's really not the end of the world. So you can still be okay. If you do end up falling at something, your self-image might totally be destroyed because you have had your entire life that you are going to be successful. Yeah. For a higher achiever, failure is a sign that you no longer have control over your life. It gets to that extent that you feel you are not in charge. You feel you are not in control of your life anymore, all because you had experience, all because you were once a victim of failure. You were once a victim of a failed marriage. You were once a victim of a failed business. Do you understand? That's not the end of the world. Throw it away. Embrace this feature that you have right now and sit your ass up and think of a way out of it. So another philosophy that I'm going to talk about today is self-discipline. Self-discipline is one thing that has been guiding me. Like, it's guiding me to the right paths. Self-discipline has really helped me in a way that I accept my failure and I now set rules. I set rules and I work with those rules. Yeah. There is no escape from suffering. You should prepare for it by working towards your goals. Second, you will have the ability to control your mind instead of wasting time, energy, thinking here and there, regretting, reminding yourself of those mistakes. All you need to do is set a rules. Give your life rules and regulations. Yep. Give yourself rules and regulation that in order to avoid these things, I am not what? Going back on this. You can be a man that smoke. You can be a woman that smoke. Believe me, the only way you can stop such habits is when you are self-disciplined. Is when you stop. And the only way you can stop is you are the one to make that decision that, yes, from this month, no more smoking. From this month, no more clubbing. From this month, no more masturbation. From this month, I'm not doing this. You are the only person to set those rules. Because these rules are important. Because these rules are what will keep you. You are the only one to set those rules that, yes, this is what I am not doing. Nobody is going to set those rules for you. So it's in your power to set those rules. Nobody will do it for you. That's the truth. Nobody is going to do these things for you. It's in your power to set those rules. So another one I'm going to talk about today is, I think I just talked about it, self-discipline. So while you work on yourself, you set your rules, and you do your best to abide by those rules. Because sometimes we tell ourselves, I'm not going to smoke, I'm not going to this. At the end of the day, you go back there. You tell yourself, I'm not going to club, I'm going to stop masturbation. At the end of the day, you fall back masturbating. These things are important. These things help you to lay your life. These things help you to lay your life. They help you to guide your lives. These rules, they keep you going. Because as an individual, if you don't have rules that keep you, that means you are not ready to live a life. That means you are not ready. You must have rules to keep you going. That is why you need to be self-disciplined. That is why you need to what? To be self-disciplined. So here is another philosophy that has been keeping me going, which is benefit of meditation. Do you meditate as a businessman, as a businesswoman? How often do you meditate about your actions? How often do you meditate about your marriage? How often do you meditate about your business? How often do you meditate about your daily activities? You need to meditate. You need to meditate about your actions, about things you've done. As an individual, you must meditate to know your rights or your wrongs. You must meditate on your actions. You must meditate to know if you have done well, if you have not done well. You must meditate to know your wrongs. These are philosophy that keeps you going. Remember the first one I said? I talked about living in the present. The second one, I talked about what? Self-discipline. And the third one, I talked about benefit of meditation. Benefit of meditation guides you. Benefit of meditation puts you in a technical way that if you are wrong or you are right, it pushes you to the right path. That's benefit of meditation. Techniques. Meditation in what? In techniques. Before you begin those instructions over a few times, you are familiar with them, and you will not want to what? Keep breaking those concentration. Those things that surround your life. Those problems. Meditate on them. While meditating on them, concentrate on those things. Concentrate on the marriage issues you have. Concentrate on the relationship issues you have. Concentrate on the health issues you have. When you concentrate on those issues, then you can make up your mind that this is what I need to do. Yeah. That's the only way you can make up your mind. So you need to meditate. You need to meditate for you to what? For you to grow. You don't just do things because you want to do them. Do things with wisdom. So here we are. I think the fourth one I'm going to talk about here is stop trying your best. Hello. Stop trying your best. I know it sounds funny, but it's another philosophy that's been keeping me. Each time I make a trial, it's not working, I restrict my movements. So one of the most helpful things you can do right on your journey of life is to improve on self-discipline, is to remove the word try from your vocabulary. You need to remove the word try from your vocabulary. The major change will transform the way you see yourself and the way you boost your life, which is your self-esteem. The way you think is not the only thing that shapes your life. Your mind controls your body. Your mind controls your actions. Yeah. Your mind will control your actions. It will control if you are succeeding or not. Stop trying your best. Stop trying your best. As children, we are encouraged to try our best. That's in the godly way, you understand. Well-meaning teachers, parents tell their children that as long as they try their best, the end result does not matter. Popular sayings such as "at least you tried" or "is the taking part or not winning that's the important part." Further is reinforced with the attitude can somehow look like you are weak. Yeah, it can look like you are weak. From this day forward, you're not going to try, you're going to do. Hello? From this day forward, you that I'm talking to, you are not going to try your best, you are going to do what is good for you. The courage in you should work with your mind. Yeah. There's different shade of gray to try. That means when you have to try instead of do, you are less likely to hold yourself accountability or accountable. Are we together? Yeah. So when you operate with a try mindset, you mindset yourself and you give yourself penalty of room. You give yourself penalty of room to give up as soon as you feel you are weak. As soon as you feel you are weak, you stop. You pause and you tell yourself, I have tried. Hello. So these are the philosophy of life that has been keeping me. I no longer try my best. I do my best. Is someone there to understand what I'm saying? I, Worry Woman, I no longer try my best. I do my best. The word try, remove it from your vocabulary. As an entrepreneur, as a businessman, whatever position you are, the word try, do everything you can to remove it from your vocabulary. Do your best. Don't try anymore. Do. The word do is better. So guys, the sixth one I'm going to talk about. Yeah, so the other day I met a friend and she was like, Worry Woman, what's up? How are you? And I'm like, I'm okay. So when I asked her, how is life with you? She was like, life is okay. Life is this. She was complaining and complaining. And I started laughing. I'm like, it's normal. So one thing I'm going to tell you of as a sixth philosophy that has been keeping me is set realistic goals. Believe in yourself. Goals that you know that you can achieve. Goals that you know that, yes, when you do it, you will come out with something. Those are the goals that you set. It's called realistic goals. You know very well that if you set these goals, it's going to be possible. Yes, successful people understand that if they are going to achieve their goals, they must believe. They must believe they will succeed and keep pushing themselves harder and harder and harder until what? Until they do the best that is good for them. Apart from emulating the word such as try from your vocabulary, how else can you change your mindset from setting goals for yourself that you know you will accomplish? Exercising is achievable and it will give you the confidence that you need. Exercising it will give you the confidence that you need. So positive mindset can also help you. You think smart, you think positive, you do things in a positive way. Once you have set yourself in a realistic goal, remind yourself several times throughout the day that you are not going to what? That you are not going to try, you are going to do it. You are not going to try, you are going to do it. You keep singing it. Let it ring in your head that you are not going to try, you are going to do it. You are not going to try, you are going to do it. That's the mindset of a warrior. That's the mindset of a warrior. Someone that does not have a weak heart. Someone that will not give up easily. Someone that will not give up easily. That's how it works. Also, when you are confident about the direction you are heading into, you know very well that you are going to get there. You are more likely to arrive at your destination because you have a clear idea of where you're going to. You have a clear idea of the next chapter it will lead you to. Then you start speaking to yourself. You speak the habits of a winning soul into your life. You tell yourself, I am not losing. I am not losing this contract. I am bidding for this contract. I am going to do this presentation in a way that will make me close this deal. Be prophetic. Tell yourself you are winning this deal. Being prophetic is very important. It works along with your mindset and it makes you feel you are a winner, which you are already a winner. Okay, so someone said the other day at my presentation, she was like, "Worry woman, are you a preacher?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not a preacher. But I know I'm screaming. I'm screaming because I need you to understand these facts. It's been helping me and I'm so happy to share it with you." So the seventh one I'm going to talk about today is winner or loser. Which one are you? Are you a winner or are you a loser? Choose your parts. Hello, my baby. Hello, my boo. Woo! Hello, my baby. Which one are you? Are you a winner or are you a loser? So these are that philosophy that's even in the bathroom. I like singing it. Are you a winner? I am the winner in the Lord's. Oh, who know that song? Are you a winner? I am the winner in the Lord's army. Oh, winner, oh, winner, winner, oh, winner, worry woman, you don't win, oh, winner. I say you go win forever, winner. So this is like my local song that I'm just singing. The truth of the matter is, if you are confused about what goals to set for yourself, start with deciding if you are going to win or you are going to lose. I know you understand that very well. So it's your decision to now make. I have set these goals. Am I going to win or I'm going to lose? Okpare, it's your decision to make. If you are losing or you are winning. Do you get me? So it's actually in your power to make the choice if you will win or you will lose. It's in your power. It's in nobody's power. It's all in your power. So do not cut corners. Let's go back to doing the correct things in life. One philosophy that has helped me is not going through the short door. It might seem like it's a long process, but when it's your business, anything that has to do with business, always go through the right shining. Pass the right door. The door you pass is very important. The door you pass is very important. So remember the eighth one I said, do not go through the short words corner. Always pass through the right door. Investigate. Do your investigation in everything. If you know very well that you are smart, you can as well pass through the short door. But I always tell people, pass through the right door is always important, so to avoid complications, issues, and the rest. So guys, the ninth one I'm going to talk about is do not make a big lap. Yeah, it was taking such, I don't know how to even explain it to you, but it still has to do with yourself, how you think, decisions you make. It has to do with you, decisions you make, and how you think. That's why I see it. So guys, the last philosophy we're going to talk about today is falling in love with the process. Like, whatever stage you are in life, always fall in love with the process. Always fall in love with where you are, what you're doing, the particular stage of life you are. Fall in love with it. Fall in love with the process. It helps you. If you want to grow, always fall in love with the process. It will help you. It will guide you. Start from loving that thing you're doing. Love it more than anybody should love it. Love that thing more than anybody should love it. So it's very important. So guys, I remain Worry Woman. If this video is useful to you, please kindly like and drop your comments. And please be polite with your comments. So guys, thank you very much for joining me this morning. I appreciate every one of you. Bye.